let everything in. So I slept in. So gonna go jog, gonna do all my stuff this morning, and it's really not that bad out. It's I don't know why they canceled it. They said it's gonna be really slick, but it's in the 30s, so it's not gonna be slick. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm bringing you your reading for 2/22/2022. So, like I said, this is the time that I'm going to be on Tarot Tuesdays. I will be live tonight between 6 and 7. I pop on, so be watching me. But for today, I'm going to do this reading for you, and this later today, I'm going to be talking to you about patience and the different things that we are working on while we're here. Hi, Marissa. Hi, guys. How is everybody? So I'm kind of late today because, like I said, I slept in a little. I don't have school today, and I don't even have tutoring, so I kind of was like, I have no reason to get up. I'll go exercise and do my thing, and a little bit later today. So with that said, yeah. Hi, Michael. You guys, I'm going to be on live tonight. I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be teaching about the different themes we have, the different we all have a theme in our why we came. Some are caregiver, and there's like I think 37 different. It can be martyr. I mean, there's all kinds of them, and I'm talking about that, but I'm also talking about patience. So I just posted a YouTube or TikTok with that. So be watching that, and it's from stuff I see from what I've read for 25 years, and I've probably read 25,000 people, and that in itself, I have a little bit of perceptive idea of what some of the stuff's going on in people's lives, so I get it. Anyway, so for today, you guys, you are kind of feeling stuck, kind of like everything's in limbo. Yeah. But there is a transformation coming, so this could be transformational. This whole stuck thing. All right, so just wait it out for today because there should be something that's coming positive from it. Now, today, something you're being very, very cautious. Now, somebody could be taking something from you, or you could be taking something from somebody. But a lot of times, I read this as being you're being very cautious in what you do. Okay, so dot your T's or dot your I's, cross your T's. Okay, and there is something going quickly. This could represent travel also, but it's something going quickly. All right, and you're feeling a little down and out today. Maybe it's kind of because it's a blah day. Maybe you don't feel so hot. I've been introduced to influenza A directly. I did not get my flu shot. My granddaughter has it. So my 2-year-old granddaughter is very sick right now with flu. They just got her on some Tamiflu, and she had almost 105 temperature, and she tested positive, and I had babysat for her Friday. So I'm like, well, I might be getting sick here. Maybe that's what this is. But a lot of times this is the fear of it. Or it's also something financial that's been a loss that you're not real happy about. All right. Now, there's a time of healing here with it also, a time of waiting. So there's a waiting going on also, and it just waiting for things to happen. And I pulled another card. Sometimes I pull extra cards to give me clarification. That's why you get sometimes more than one. And this is confusion and things a little hidden. So there's something about this. And see, I know that I'm dealing with somebody right now. It's a predator. I'm very angry because I quit something and they charged me for it. They were supposed to give me my money back, and they charged me. So I'm very, very unhappy about it. And I think that that's maybe what this is about. Very unhappy about something. But this can also represent just kind of feeling under the weather, or it's just that kind of card. But like I said, and it'll take it'll take almost a month to clear it all up too. That's what this represents. So see my card back here, same card. If you ever wonder what this is, it is a trifold. I bought it on eBay because it was so cool. And so that's sometimes my background, to let you guys know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go and exercise today. It would have been your dad's birthday today. Shiva. They have really, really dark hair with a little bit of gray, silvery gray running through it. Just letting you in, asking you. Something's coming through like that. Yeah, yes. So, You are correct. The Seven of Swords, yes. The Seven of Swords, keep your eye, I don't always say, sometimes somebody's trying to pull something over on you. Also, that's what this card can represent. But you're being very thorough so that they can't. That's what I always represent this card to be. And remember, all tarot readers read them slightly different. And there's a certain card that I get that he always says, money's coming. And for me, it's money's going. What you do after time is you just pay attention, and that's how you end up reading. I'm going to be teaching maybe some tarot classes here soon. Some the subtle stuff where I'll teach you how to count time. You can tell time from them. A lot of people don't know these things. So for instance, I have 20. I have 2 sevens. That's significant. That's 2 weeks. 2 sevens, because it's a 7 is a week. So this is a 2-week period. Remember I said I know that this could be up to a month because it's full moon cycle. But there could be 3 weeks because the full moon cycle happens in 3 weeks. But that represents a 7, and that's 7 days, 7 weeks, 7, or 2 weeks because it's 2. And I feel it's 2 weeks. But see how I'm saying? There's ways to tell time in these. And that's why I'm pretty accurate in time because I feel it, and I feel it by season. People will ask me, I'll say, well, it feels like it's getting warm out. Or it feels like it's cold, or I don't know. It's just the way I do it. Everybody does it differently. So, but to let you know. All right. I'm trying to think of anything else, but be watching tonight. I'm probably about 7 Central. I'll be on tarot, and I'm going to be, remember, I always have something I teach. I'm teaching all about your different life themes. That's kind of what a lot of people don't understand those. And I'm not a huge fan of Sylvia Browne. I used to be huge fan of Sylvia Browne. Had a reading from her and I was so disappointed. I just couldn't. And I'm not saying that maybe because she got my daughter completely right, because we both went for a reading for her, but I was so off, and I'll never understand why. But anyway, she says there's life themes too, and I say the same thing because I see them over and over and over. Okay, so, some of them are, like I said, are martyr. You might be giving your whole life, you're a martyr. You're constantly giving yourself to everybody else. There's caregiver. There's the rebel. There's one that always has to go against the grain. And this is one of the ones that I added to the whole thing. Excuse my language, somebody's always got to be the asshole. That their whole life, they're a jerk. Because they're supposed to be. And I know that sounds crazy and it might sound humorous, but think about it in your life. There's always somebody that no matter what they do, they're a jerk. But they're supposed to be, because how are you going to learn everything if everything goes well? And nobody's that little grain. I always say it's a little grain of salt in the lining of your life. Some people just are. I have a tendency to be a little bit of a grain of salt at times for people. I'm not in a bad way. But I always make people question what they believe. So that's you. So you kind of, it might even be one of my minor themes. So yeah, I know it's crazy, but I'm going to go over that because I'm going to start like basically teaching. So just keep watching that. It's going to be on YouTube and on TikTok, so you can watch me both. Okay. All right, you guys. Long dirty blonde. Starting to gray. Shiva, I don't know who I saw. Shiva, I saw somebody with like darker hair, and it was graying, but it didn't look blonde. It looked dark. Was it cut short? You said it was long. I'm not picking him up then. Maybe that's not him. I'm not sure. All right. You're concerned about career and financial matters. What's up? Oh, good. Thank you, Marissa. Yeah, because I got a lot of people that are wanting to take my classes. So I'm going to be doing this for a while. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to something called True Fans. It's a form of Patreon. It's simpler. And they only keep 15%, not 35%. And it's ridiculous. That's why I got off of Patreon, to let you know. And yeah. So, but I'm just trying to think. I'm not quite. Picking up my mom, maybe because yesterday was supposed to be her birthday. Did she have short, dark hair and it was graying? Somebody, I thought it was a guy, but did she have really, yeah, was it, did she have glasses? Just a thought. I picked somebody up. And to me, they looked male, but I just, because the hair was short, but it didn't seem female unless she was just, did she give off a kind of an impression of a male, a real strong impression? Because that's usually male. Because for me, everybody asks me that, and I kind of give off a male impression sometimes. Because I'm very forward, and I love, there's certain things about me that are kind of male. So even though I'm a grandma and everything. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Yes, you saw him. Oh, thank you. Okay. I was right. Okay. I thought that was just, okay. I wasn't sure. Um, who else's birthday? Is somebody else's birthday coming, Shiva? There's something about somebody else's birthday. Or party or something. There's something else about for something. Maybe it must be isn't in your family. He says he'll be there. Not a problem, Shiva. I don't know. There's some type of other party. There's some other thing for you, by the way. So, and by the way, I'm busy as a flippin' beaver. I think I've done 15 readings this week already, in a good way. And I'm at a point where if I can keep getting this kind of busyness, I'm going to quit my tutoring position because it's getting in my way a little bit. So you're welcome, dear. Hi, Nikki. Yeah. So anyway, I'm starting to get ready to start doing some classes is what it is. And you're getting bits and pieces of classes of what I'll be teaching. Like I said, I am a follower of Sylvia Browne. Some of the stuff she's taught has been good. A lot of people say, oh, she's a phony, she's this and that. I'm going to tell you, and you guys can tell me, I'm not perfect, but hey, I predicted the Rams game what I said by 3. And so I kind of figure, this is what I'm figuring. You guys will see that I'm accurate if you're watching YouTube, because you know what I'm saying? That's way people know I'm not making this up, because I've gotten a couple, you're a phony. Why? Okay, please go back and watch some of my predictions. Scroll back in my YouTube sections and look. And I remember that it's not me, and I'm not trying to be egocentric or anything. But like I said, I'm repeating what I'm told. So, I know I liked Sylvia Browne too. I don't know what to think about it because, like I said, what she told me? I got a reading from her one time. To my daughter, she said she was going into educational law and she's a special ed teacher. That was right on the money. But for me, she said I was going to be I was going into pharmaceutical. And I'm like, pharmaceutical, what's that? You know what I mean? It's not even close to accurate. And I didn't say anything because I was like, okay. Yeah. So just a thought. But I kept going. And in my head, I'm like, well, maybe I'll become an herbalist yet. But to just say pharmaceutical, because, yeah. If some, now I'm going to tell you, by the way, I've had many people tell me 10 years ago, 12 years ago, that I would be liked for my person, who I am. I'm going to be making money off of who I am. I've been told that many times, and I never understood what it meant. I get it now. And so looking back, I've had people tell me I was giving into money, which I did, remember, because I'm retired now. So, not everybody's always accurate with everybody. I mean, I've been not as accurate as I should be with a few people. And I feel bad when I'm not, because I try so hard to be accurate, So I was wondering if I'm ever going to work out with Jeffrey. Heather, I want to say, I don't think so. I don't usually say that I'm not negative, but I want to say, don't you guys argue a lot and stuff? I feel like it goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know. It just feels that way. So, okay. I'm going to be off here in a minute. Yes, you may ask a question, MJ. Because I've got I've got taping to do. I've got somebody's yearly that I've been waiting. I think she's upset with me, but I purposely she gave it to me the second week of February. Well, I can't, it might be off when I go to tape for March. Like, okay, so this is your March reading. Well, what happens is I'm going to be off. So what I'm going to do is make sure it's not by releasing it to her in March. So I think she's a little upset though, because she's been emailing me a lot. And I said, well, I'm not doing it to blow you off. It's because because I know that sometimes when I do those yearlies, they are off by a week or so because it depends on when I did them. So yeah, I'm pulling my string down. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to go. Notice that my this is starting to fade. I'm like all bummed because this used to be really bright. It's okay though. But because I wear them so much. I'm at a point now, I'm still going out and buying really nice dress clothes. And I'm going, wait a minute. I'm retired. I just need a little bit of dress clothes now. So I'm kind of looking through my closet going, I can get rid of a lot of this clothes. I could maybe take it to resale or something. I usually resell everything. And I'm kind of like, you know how you're not like, you just woke up and you're like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have to be dressed really well anymore, you know? So, I dress very hippie anyway, but, very casual hippie, but yes, dressy hippie. And yeah, I mean, I've got a few dresses, but I bought maybe 3. I don't wear a lot of I just don't dress up a whole lot. But I look good when I go to school and I don't need to do that anymore. Go figure, right? I guess I could I might be at a point where I honestly might, I really want to tour. I really, truly want to tour, you guys. I'm great at guest speaking, and I've got a theater minor. I bet you guys didn't know that. I have a theater minor. And I like doing that kind of stuff. And so maybe I should keep my clothes. I don't know. Anyway, you're right. I was just curious. Oh, that's okay. You're okay, Heather. You're good. Looking to buy a restaurant. And is this good? Yes, MJ, that's perfect, darling. Is your income going to get better? It's going to get a little bit better, but it'll stay about the same. Oh, you have some stuff that doesn't fit? All my stuff fits, but if you notice, you're going to start noticing I lost 8 pounds this week. Now, that's usually what happens when I've changed. Now, I don't know if I told you, I've been walking 6 miles every day. And I still say, you guys, that what's going on with me is from stress. I don't eat a lot. It's so funny. I went on as you guys know, I'm frustrated with my weight. And I'm going to be honest. I went on this diet. It's called Fitterra, so they're getting advertising from me. Because it's sensible, dirty keto. And it's what I'm already eating, sort of. Today I had some Greek yogurt. And what they do is they do this, and this. That's the sizes. So today I had this much yogurt, which is about a cup, with some berries. That was my meal. And that I've eaten that before, and it just, that agrees with me. Anyway, I'm eating about 1,200 calories. Well, I went on this one thing and was talking to somebody, and they tried to put me, well, because of your weight, we're going to put you on like a 2,600 calories. You've got to be kidding me, right? Now, I'm sorry, I eat about 12 now normally. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Why does everybody think that that's all we do is eat? I mean, people need to wake up and realize that some people, I don't know. It just floors me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm at a point where I'm pretty sure that all this is from stress, because I've noticed something just in this last month. I'm not stressed out anymore. And I used to exercise and I'd shake after I exercised. And the doctor told me it was cortisol. He goes, you've raised your cortisol. Well, from having my cortisol raised for 31 years, every day, you guys have no idea what we've gone through in some of those classrooms. And I always said, oh, I'm fine. This stress hasn't gotten to me. I'm good. I'm doing it. It had gotten to me. And now that I am off, I go exercise and I feel fine. I feel great because my cortisol is lessened. I'm telling you, I'm going to see some weight loss, I think. So, and besides, I'm in the process of putting it on my my vision board. If you guys don't know what a vision board is, look it up. You should know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it's on my vision board now. So how much weight I want to lose and everything. And I don't care what anybody says. I have two boards with the same stuff on it. And one's right in front of my bed in the morning. So you look up and it's right there. Okay, what am I going to do today to get that? Okay. Now, you guys, I will be coming back. So I'm going to go exercise. So blessings to you guys. Let me see what you guys got. Nikki, you can ask me. Sab, do you see me? Maybe. Right now, it's up in the air. You have to find a job first or something. You have to get something settled first. Okay. Of course, you should take your online class, Tanya. I remember I'm a Sag. I believe in education. You can never have enough education. Okay? Never have enough education. Hi, Parul. Nikki, I think you're neither. I think, Nikki, you're twin souls. There's a resonance. Your resonance is the same. You're resonating at the same, which seems like a twin flame. And let me let you know, a twin flame, you probably won't end up with a twin flame. They always say, we're going to run away together. No. I'm telling you, a twin flame, you butt heads, you're just alike. And they always say, well, you guys like fit like a puzzle. Sometimes you do. But most of the time, whatever irritates you about yourself, they do. So just letting you know that one, okay? Yeah, stress piles up on weight. I know it does. My weight has started to move since, yep. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be an interesting thing because I've now been off a month. And it's just interesting. Do you know what I'm saying? That to see what's going on and to know that I feel differently. And looking back already after 1 month of being off permanently. Now, I'm always off in the summer, but I knew I had to go back. Knowing I never have to go back has done something to me mentally. I'm slower. I am more like, I'll get to it, where I've never been like that. I've always been a go-getter. I really think that this might be what the problem was with me. That's because if you guys know how little I eat, you'd be absolutely shocked. So I even had a lap band in for a while. I was eating 800 calories and I still lost no weight. Let you know that. So I just think that I think these doctors are always trying to treat the symptoms and not the causes. If someone had said to me, your job's killing you, right? If someone had just said that to me, I wouldn't have argued. I would have said, no way. I'm great. I'm handling this stress. I'm good. And now looking at my liver enzyme, things in my liver aren't so good and everything else is healthy. I'm still pretty healthy, but looking back now, I should have gotten probably out of my job. And I loved my kid teaching. Don't get me wrong. I loved what I did. But the stress level was just, it's enormous. And if you guys haven't taught and you don't know what's going on in those classrooms, be nice to the teachers. You guys don't know what's going on. It's bad. All right. When will my spiritual journey be completed? Any time frame for me, ma'am? Parul, you got a while. And you do understand your journey's never over, right? Like I'm going through a spiritual journey right now. You have a tendency when you have your spiritual awakening, you'll go up and you'll go down and you'll go up and you'll go down and you'll go all the way up and then you'll crash and then but you're still progressing. So if you're talking about the one you're going through now is about 8 or 9 months, you should start to make some real strides where things start to level. But like I said, you hit certain ages, and matter of fact, astrologically, you can see it in your chart. Did you know that? If you are looking through astrology, I am going to New Mexico in May 14th to the 18th to learn some astrology. And I'm going to stay in Taos. And I'm thinking of driving and doing a vlog, you guys. I think I'm going to drive it. I'm thinking of driving it, and I'm going to stop at some of these haunted locations on my way. It's only 18 hours. Now, everybody goes, oh my God, that's far. I have driven to Florida straight 23 hours because we have Florida property down there and with my mother-in-law. And so that's nothing. 18 hours to me is nothing. That's just a 2-day trip. Take 10 hours, drive. I'm one of these people, I get up at like 3 a.m. And so I will drive 3 a.m. till about 1, stop, take the evening, go for dinner, look around the place I'm staying, go to sleep, get up and do it again. That's how I travel. I always have. And I'm thinking of doing it. So, and I would be going down historic Route 66. So I'm kind of thinking, and did you know that Chicago to Albuquerque is Route 66? I'd be going right down there. So I'm kind of going, I go through some of the, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado. I'd go to the I might go to the tip of Texas. It's something like that. I haven't been out there in years, since I was a kid. So like through Kansas and all that stuff. So I'm thinking, because I usually fly. So I'm thinking, I might do that. So you might see a vlog. It would be fun. I Oh, you do? Oh, MJ, you live 150 miles south of Santa Fe. I'm going to be in Taos in May 14th to the 18th. And yes, I'm going to be going to Santa Fe. I'm going to be, yeah. So, and yeah, I was thinking of flying into Albuquerque, but last time, I don't know. I might do that, but it was so cheap to fly into Denver. It's dirt cheap because it's a major airport, and there's lots of flights from Chicago to Denver. So I'm like, I might do that. I don't know. I can't decide what I want to do. I want to make it an adventure, so I might drive it. And I do have a friend that a lot of you guys are all my friends. You guys all know that, right? And she's been on my podcast, and she called for a reading. And we are really, really close. She lives in New York. And we've been going all kinds of places together. And so we're planning this ourselves. So I like to travel with somebody. I can travel by myself. I've traveled all completely by myself. But I like to have a good time. So, yeah, I'm a Sag. So I think it would be a blast. She's got some health problems that concern me. I don't want her to get sick or something. And she's been having some health issues. So anyway, thank you so much. You are welcome. Do I go right by? Oh, do I go right by you? Oh, you know what? We can meet up. I'm serious. That was kind of why I'm thinking of touring a little, to do meetups, because I've hit 21,000 TikToks, and I'm all at 10 for YouTube, and I'm thinking of doing like a meet and greet. Like somebody can meet me in a public place, blah blah blah. You can actually meet me, and I thought it would be a lot of fun. So that's just, I don't know. I just like meeting people. I like that. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Usually May is a good time, because aren't all the cactus in bloom? That's what I was always told. Like April, May is like. Did you know that your temperature in Taos, New Mexico, and Santa Fe is very similar to Chicago's? So if it's 50 degrees in Santa Fe, it's 50 degrees in Chicago. I have no idea why. It's because you guys are up in the mountains, but it's just really strange that it's very, very similar. It's just weird. So anyway, oh yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I live close to Takumari. Is that how you say it? Yeah. You know what I'll do is, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking if anybody has a picture of Adam and Eve, even a snapshot of their Facebook. Even a screen of their Facebook. The devil. What? Okay, Captain, what do you mean? I don't understand. Okay. I don't understand that question, what you just left. Anyway, Tucumcari. Okay, cool. You know what? I loved going through, when I drove from Albuquerque up to Taos. It was just beautiful, and I'm very drawn to it. I'm very drawn to the Southwestern type of thing. Coming from past lives, I'm sorry, but I know it is, because I've had my past life regression, and I know I've been Native American many times. Matter of fact, I'm finding that maybe that's why so many people who claim to be quote unquote white in this lifetime are very drawn to the Native Americans, because they were. You have a tendency, if you've had a good life in that place, on that continent, you have a tendency to want to go back. So a lot of people have repeated their lifetimes here that were Native American. And that's what I have found to be true. Okay. All right. I've gotten the work contract extended. Can you? Oh, you didn't, May? You didn't get that? Okay. I haven't gotten the work contract extended. See, I thought you would. I apologize. That's okay. Hold on. I'm looking because I saw something coming. See, it's hard for me to, let's see. I'm not usually wrong. I apologize. Because I tell you thought it was going to be extended? You've got work coming though. You've got some work coming right now. And I want to say it's within the next 3 weeks or so. Okay. Sab, do you see me getting a job soon? Yes and no. I want to say it's not going to be as soon as you wanted. In a few weeks, in about 3 weeks, maybe 2. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off of here now, but I will be back at around 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. Excuse me. So be watching me then, and I'll also be on TikTok. So, all right. Blessings to y'all, you guys. I'm gonna go jog.